Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Everyone hear me? Hello, can everyone hear me?
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. Is that Kelby?
Yes, my
Okay.
computer is slow.
Okay, all
I,
right. So
I started
yeah, I was
to,
just checking.
I will switch after.
That's fine. No problem. No problem. You
Yeah,
can stay on phone.
I,
You
I
came,
don't need to
your
be
name
late.
is iPhone, and so I can change it. I'll change it.
Yeah, I don't be late. I just use my phone after I will switch on my computer.
Yeah. Can you see
Yeah,
me?
I see everything.
You can see everything?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, good.
Good
All
morning,
Yeah,
right.
teacher.
All right, welcome everyone. Boy, it got cold yesterday,
yeah.
didn't it? Oh
Yesterday was.
my. Yeah, I got my blanket on my lap. I've got a jacket on. It's cold. It's cold today. All right, am I sharing? Oh, I'm not sharing the correct screen,
Teacher?
everyone. Yeah.
Teacher?
I'm sharing my kitty cat, my picture of my kitty cat. That's my
Teacher?
desktop there. All right. So okay, what are we
Good morning.
talking about? For grammar, we're talking about superlatives. So tell me, everyone, how would I turn old into a superlative?
We add EST.
EST, okay? So what I want to do is I want us to describe a couple children, do 2 or 3 children, describe them. And I have old and young and happy and unhappy, bored. Just trying to think how bored works. I would not put EST at the end of bored. I would say most bored. That's something that we boredest. Yeah, I wouldn't say boredest. So that's another one, kind of those exceptions. Angry, pretty, smart, rude, pleasant, beautiful, small. Comes Rosario. Let me get her in. Tall, big, cute, cool. Just create some sentences, like maybe at least 3. Everybody create 3 sentences. You guess. Maybe you don't know. You
Hi,
can kind of guess who
teacher.
you think. Hi, Adeline. So I think you can guess. Just get it. Well, who do you think's the youngest? Who's the oldest? Who do you think this is prettiest? That's your opinion. Or cutest. That's your opinion. And if you like, you can even, you could say like, you could say that either call it number 2, call her number 2, or call her second child. You could say, like she's younger. You want to try some comparatives? She's younger than the third child, right? So go ahead. Let's make up some sentences and let's describe these children that we see on our screen here. What do you think? I've given you plenty of words. All you have to do is use them with by changing them to a superlative. So you do have to change the words. All right, let's give it a try in chat. This way everyone's writing and working.
Teacher,
Yes?
we use superlative or comparative.
Use a superlative. Use a superlative
Okay.
for this activity. Now, I mentioned comparatives. If you want to try a comparative, just to remind you from 2 weeks ago, you could compare 2 of the children, right? If you want, but this is the practice superlatives, which was our lesson on Monday. And it shouldn't be too difficult, everyone. Let me think. So I just added one to chat. The fourth child is the angriest. He looks angry to me. So among the four, he looks angry. He's the angriest there. Your screen's going to change a little bit. I'll put in the ordinal numbers rather than just these numbers. So, oops, here we go. I'll just hold on a moment. Let me fix this for you. This is first, second, oh, come on, third, and then fourth. I'll fix this screen up. Just keep writing while I fix this up. I'm just helping you with the ordinals. No, doesn't work. I think this come up. There we go. If I need to move this one. There we go. Okay. So first, second, third, fourth. Compare, or sorry, use superlatives. There you go, Fatima. Good. The first child is the oldest. Yeah, we don't know for sure, but she does look the oldest. So that's fine. The kid number one is the oldest. The second. Okay, there you go, Calby. Youngest, the kid. The second child is unhappiest. You see, okay, you say she's
Yeah.
unhappiest.
Yeah.
I put angriest, and I thought he was unhappiest too. She doesn't look, yeah. She looks kind of like, she looks kind of rude. I don't know. Kind of, doesn't she? But this is just our opinions, right, everyone? We don't know for sure.
I think it's unhappiest.
Say it again.
I think the second kid is unhappiest.
Unhappiest?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It doesn't look like she wants to be there. Like I said, I think she's, to me, she looks like the rude, like she's kind of rude, right? Like she would just be all, I don't want to take this picture. Okay, Elijah, the shorter and younger girl is, so Elijah, how would we use the words pretty and cute as superlatives?
Can it be prettier?
Yeah, well, okay, if you say prettier, then you have to compare her to another child. So remember, ER indicates comparative. Comparative is only two things. So you could say she's prettier than the first child. You can say that. Or
Okay.
if you want to say she's the prettiest, then you have to put the EST at the end, right?
Okay.
We also have to use the word the prettiest, the cutest. So that's how we use the superlatives here. Here comes, I'm gonna guess it's Suad.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning. See that? All right. So who just entered class? Who just came to class? I have you in an iPhone. Is Suad here?
Hi, teacher. It's me, Mari.
Oh, Mariana. Okay, sorry.
Let
Yeah,
me.
yeah, you know how to
Put my
change your
name here.
name?
One sec. Mariana.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, ready.
Just so I know who to call on. Yeah, Mariana, we're looking at these pictures of these children
Uh-huh.
and we're describing them using superlatives. So far we've said the fourth child is the angriest, right? He looks pretty angry. I said the first child is the most bored. So she looks bored to me. So we're just making guesses here. The first child is the oldest. That's what Fatima said. Kelby shared the first child is the oldest. The second child is the youngest, and the second child is the unhappiest. So remember, everyone, we have to put that the THE before it because we're saying we're taking one and comparing it to everything else. So we have to indicate what's the one, what's the one, the first child, second child. Okay. The fourth child looks, okay, Rosario, yes. How would you write that as a superlative though? So we're making superlatives here. Okay, Mariana. So the third child, you're using a comparative, and I said we can use a comparative if we want, but you wouldn't say more smiling. You would say is let me think of it. I would use happy is more happy than the first child. I'm sorry, that doesn't sound right either. I would say happier. That's what I would use. Sorry. Happier is happier than the first child. So I wouldn't even use more right there. Okay.
Can say
So-
so beautiful than the other.
Say it again, Fatima.
We can say so, for example, so beautiful than the other.
Okay. So first of all, no, so would
No.
never be used in comparison. You
Yeah.
would just say she's so beautiful. One.
Yeah.
Two, if you're doing it compared to all the others, we wouldn't use than.
Yeah.
So we would just say she's the most beautiful. That's all you have to say. She's the most beautiful. You can, oh, I'm sorry. No, wait a minute. The most beautiful. No, you would not use than. You would say the most beautiful of all the children. I'll type that out so you can understand it. The most, so we don't use than unless we're comparing two things.
Thank you,
How do I
teacher.
say that? So if you look in my chat right there, the most beautiful of all the children. I didn't put down which kid, which one, which one was it? I'm gonna delete that. Let me see. Which one do you think's the most beautiful? Fatima.
Yeah. More beautiful.
Well, more would we're only comparing two things at the same time. Okay.
Mhm.
So I would say I think which child, first, second, third, or fourth, do you think is the most beautiful?
The third one.
The third one. I agree. Just because, you know, she looks beautiful on the inside too, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the third. So I'll write this in chat so you can see it. The third child is the most beautiful, and that's all you have to write. Because we already know that we're talking about these 4 children. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for the question.
Teacher, today I have a test to pass.
Oh, where's that? Oh, you're going to,
Yeah, I'm going at 11 o'clock.
yeah. And you know what? You do not have to pass it. All you're doing is showing us how you have improved, Fatima. So don't be nervous. You don't have to pass it. All right, Adeline, you got them all there. The number 1 is the oldest kid and tallest. Wow, Adeline just put it all in there for us. Thank you. The number 3 is the happiest and most beautiful girl. The number 2 is the youngest, angriest. The number 4 child is ruder than the others, and he is the most unhappiest child. Okay, very good. All the children are pleasant in the park. Okay. So what we're trying to do, Rosario, if you would turn on your microphone, Rosario, let's take a look
Okay.
at this. All right. But we're trying to use superlatives. We're trying to use superlatives. So let's go up to your first sentence here.
Okay.
Let's take a look. The
Teacher,
4th child looks bored. All
Yeah.
right. How would I would write the 4th child among the 4
Uh-huh.
is the most
The
bored.
most bored.
Yeah, so I've just typed that in chat if you want to take a look at that. So
Okay.
that's how I would explain it in a superlative. And I can't
All right.
remember, Rosario. Were you in class last week?
But I think in the I take it the 7, and the night.
Okay.
No, in the morning, teacher.
Oh, okay. You came. I was thinking this class has been kind of small and I didn't recognize you here. So
Yeah.
do you remember learning about the superlatives?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
So it's that EST ending,
And
or
then
if the word's big enough, we
Yeah.
say most.
most. Yeah.
Now,
Oh yeah.
bored. Sorry, go ahead.
No. I said
Okay.
when you have 3 syllables, you use the most or more.
Right, but there are some exception, and bored is one of them.
Oh, okay.
So bored we would use most with. So yeah,
Oh,
he looks
right.
the most bored. And you say all the children are pleasant in the park. So with a superlative, there's always one that's out there, like, which child, Rosario, do you think looks the most pleasant? Like if you were going to talk to them.
The third.
The third one, right? So you
Yeah.
could write the third child is the most pleasant.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, right. I wouldn't want to approach these other 3. I would be
Mhm.
like, oh, I don't think they're friendly. I didn't put friendly on our list, but we could have used friendly. You know, who's the friendliest? I think the third one. She
Yeah,
just
the third one.
like the friendliest. Yeah. So she looks shy. The first one to me looks shy. So I could say the shyest. Everyone knows shy.
The third one. No?
You think the third one's the shyest?
Yeah.
I think the first one is the shyest. She looks like quiet and like she would be, you know, she would kind of be fearful meeting new people. To me,
Yeah.
that's just my opinion. That's an opinion. So she looks
Yeah, I
shy.
see her too.
Yeah. Okay. So shy is a word. And all right, everyone. So we got some pretty good words in here, but I'm checking to see how we doing with superlatives.
Thank you. teacher.
We're gonna do a little more today. We'll do a little more. But how are we doing with that? Or are we? Wait a minute. Maybe we might see some superlatives. We're gonna get into our next exercise though in Burlington. Let me go here. Now, oh, I wanted to show everyone. We had this conversation last week, right? We talked about what's the largest country geographically, and then we talked about population, right? And what did we say last week? What's the largest country by population?
Is a population is China.
China, except that just this past weekend, India
Indiana,
surpassed
Indiana,
India.
India.
India. Yeah, India just surpassed China in population just recently, just in the past few days. That's what's happened when they calculated it. China now India is just a little above or beyond China, but that division's going to grow quite a bit. So we just talked about that last week. So I thought you'd find that interesting. This was a news article this past weekend. And so that it's gonna make a change. It's gonna make a change in how we view the world, right? How we think of the world. Okay. So yeah, just thought I would share that with you. All right, in this lesson, you are going to watch a video of people shopping at a supermarket. Then you are going to speak about food shopping. All right. We're going to, calculate prices. Raise your hand if you like math. Who uses math when they go to the store? Do you use it often, or, because we're talking about getting a good, getting a good deal on food, right? Nobody, okay, Kelby, you'll use math when you go to the grocery store. Math is all right with you. Some people aren't, or some people don't feel like they're good at it, or, they don't
Yes, I
feel
did.
comfortable. Yeah, you like it. And then we're going to evaluate prices. So we're going to look at prices, what's cheaper, what's more expensive. We're also going to talk about how do we ask someone for clarification. I think we've started that with our pronunciation lesson, but what do we say when we didn't understand someone? We're going to practice that. Okay. Well, what do you see here, everyone? What do you see? Adeline, what do you see in these pictures?
The people has a food at his hand. He's in the restaurant.
Oh, down here?
No, it's the in supermarket.
Where is? That one, the family is in the supermarket.
Okay, yeah. This family's in a supermarket. I think these people here are in a supermarket and they're trying out some cheeses. You want to see that? Do you know, this is outside. Do you see it's outside, everyone? What do we call this?
That's a market. Food
It's a
market.
market. Yeah, not a supermarket. This is the supermarket. Supermarkets are inside. But here, this is
Marketplace, no? Marketplace?
You could call it a
Marketplace?
marketplace, yeah. If it's outside, you can call it a food market, because sometimes there's markets outside that aren't about food. Okay, so but we have a market here where you're picking out your food outside. We have the supermarket. Here we're trying out some cheeses. I'm sure you go. Anyone go to Costco? Do we have any Costco shoppers here? Nobody. Oh, Rosario.
My
you go
host
to
families go, teacher, but I'm
Costco?
not.
Your host family goes to
Yes.
Costco. So I don't know when, and Rosario, I see there. I don't know when they do this, but sometimes Costco has a tasting right here.
Yes.
So they cut up some
Yeah.
food, let you taste it, let you try it, right?
I think
Teacher.
every
And-
day, teacher.
Teacher.
Oh, every day?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes they have some days they have a lot of them, like every department
I
is
think it's
offering food.
Saturday.
Oh,
Los
Saturday?
Saturday,
Okay. Yeah, and you can almost get a whole meal just going to Costco
Yeah.
and shopping, right?
Uh-huh,
Rosario,
that's good.
right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good
you
because
if you're going around, you taste some cheese, you taste some
Yeah.
bread, you taste some meat, you taste some drinks, and you're like, you've got your lunch for the day.
uh-huh.
Just shopping at Costco. All right, thank you, Rosario. Yeah, so that's like tasting. They want to, it's advertising, everyone. They want you to taste it and like, oh, I like this. I'm gonna buy some. It's advertising. That's how it works. It's called marketing, right? That's why we call it a market, because we're selling things. All right, well, let's go on to number 2 here. So, let's talk about things we do in a shopping in a supermarket. Name one thing people can do at a supermarket. So, oops, hold on. All right. Let's go to Elijah. What's one thing you can do at a supermarket? This is the easy question.
One thing you do, you have to pick a bucket for collections of the things you want.
Pick bags.
And then, yeah,
Uh-huh.
pick bags, then move along the size of the stores.
Okay.
and-
All right.
and pick
Are
what
you
you
talking
want.
about this right here?
Sure.
Your car.
Card.
Cart. You're talking about the
Cart.
cart. So you grab a cart, right?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, and then you move around the aisles. Let me show you that, everyone, because it is kind of a strange word. Pick cart, move
Pick
around
car.
the aisles. Are you? Yeah, let's go.
Aisles.
Yeah.
How pronounce it?
Aisles.
Aisles. So do you see the spelling there? Can you see how I spelled that? I don't know if they I don't think they'll let me make this any bigger. Well, let me see. Make it a little bigger, everyone. So pick a cart, move around the aisles. AISLES.
Aisles.
Yeah. But you know
Right.
what? I'm gonna say walk up and down the aisles. So that's what you're doing,
Walk
right?
down the house.
Right. You go up the aisle, then you go around to the next aisle, and you
Aisles.
go down, and you go up,
In
and you
French
go
is
down.
couloir.
Uh-huh. So walk up and down the aisles, and then what might we do? Anyone else?
We buy food.
You wanna choose. You wanna pick up.
Choose.
Take the food you put in the car.
Right. Choose the food you're going to buy. You buy the food.
Okay,
Okay.
check the lobby.
You
basket,
compare the
the
prices.
basket.
Okay. I'm gonna hold on, Kelby. I'm gonna put down what Elijah said because I heard it. Compare prices. Right? It's what we
Yeah.
do, right? We compare prices. And then what did you say, Kelby?
The basket,
What about the basket?
the lobby, or the thing where we put the food.
A small basket.
Okay, so we pick a
Yeah.
cart or a small basket, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is the same
Cart
thing?
is if you're gonna buy a lot of food, a basket if you just have a few items, right?
Oh, okay, thank
Mhm.
you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We buy the food, so we or somebody bags the food, that's what's going on there, puts the food in the bags, that's bagging, bags the food, okay? So yeah, there's a lot of things going on when we go shopping, and we have this pretty much in the order that we need, everyone. Compare prices, then we choose food, buy food, we bag food.
Sometimes we need to check the dates of expiries.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Check the date of expire.
So we're gonna say check
The
the
date for expire.
expiration dates. That's how we say it, the expiration dates. Check the
Expire.
expiration dates. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to buy food that might go bad or you can't use, or you have to use it right away. So that's good. Good. So things we do in a food market. Now let's
choose
say you're,
yeah, we
sorry.
we can choose the food with reasonable price.
Right. So that's, yeah, we're going to compare those prices. Usually we choose the food that's reasonably priced, right? There's I don't know what it was like in your country, everyone, but in America, too many choices, right? It's really difficult. I mean, you take a lot of time comparing and determining what you need. So that's a lot of
Yes,
work.
because the supermarket is very big.
Right. Yeah, supermarkets in America are
I
big.
see the supermarket here in my own country. The supermarket here can do the 3 half. Then my
Right. Yeah. You can fit. A lot of
yeah.
people could live in a supermarket, right?
In the marketplace, we
Yeah.
can compare the price and to buy things with the reasonable prices.
Right. Yes. So that would be compare prices, choose our food. Okay. All right. Now, let's get, let's see. Rosario and Mariana, let's have you help out with this question here, number 2. So let's say you're going shopping with somebody else. What's some things we might say? What are some things we might say to each other? Like, let's say we're comparing prices right now. What might we say when we're comparing prices?
Okay.
I'm going to give you the first word, which. Do you understand that?
Not really.
I need to make compare food or somewhere else.
I want you to tell me something you would say as you're comparing the food. So let's say I have 2
Oh,
cans
okay.
of green beans.
Okay, which is the
Oh.
is
You know what,
the
Kelby, I'd like for Mariana to try
oh
first.
okay.
Yeah, just so
Sorry.
she has an opportunity. So what are we gonna say? We're comparing prices of 2 cans of green beans.
Which rice it's more cheap
Go ahead. Is more what?
more cheap. I don't remember. I said cheap.
Hold on,
Yes.
everyone. Let her finish.
Which price? It's no. I say rice, teacher.
Oh, rice. Which rice?
Yes.
Which now we're gonna add a few words to that. Which bag of rice?
Yes. Bag of rice. It's more cheap than.
You know what? In this, you do not even have to say than. Okay.
No.
So no, because all we're gonna say is which bag of rice is more cheap. We're comparing 2 of them, which indicates that we have at least 2. That's what which is doing. Now,
Okay.
Rosario, can you fix this? We're not going to say more cheap. What are we going to say? Rosario, do you know?
You can say which part of the rice is more is they have big or small?
Okay, all right. Let's fix more cheap though, everyone. It's not more cheap, it's what? Anyone?
Expensive?
Cheapest.
Cheapest.
Is
Which bag of-
cheapest.
Oh, sorry, cheaper. I'm sorry, because we're just looking at 2 right now. We're just looking at
Is
2.
Yeah.
So which bag of rice is
cheaper
cheaper?
than.
Well, we don't even have to put than in this. If you remember, so what is when I'm using the word which, how many things am I thinking about? If which indicates a choice, which one? You know, like, do I want to write
Two
with
things.
a pencil or do I want to write with a marker? Which
It's so-
one? That's
it's-
telling me which they're all, I can't say which with one thing.
No.
So remember, not all, you don't have to include than in a
Mm.
comparative or a superlative. Well, no, sorry. Forget superlatives right out. In a comparative, you don't have to include
Use
than.
the-
This
yeah.
works, everyone. Take a look. Which bag of rice is cheaper? I'm looking at two of them. Or if I'm looking at three, I would say which bag of rice is the cheapest, right?
Yes,
Okay,
it's
now
the
let's
cheapest.
go to what Rosario was talking about. Oh, this would be a good one for my lower intermediate. We're talking about this in lower intermediate, but let's see. So Rosario is saying which bag of rice is
Big or bigger?
bigger?
It's biggest.
Or if you're looking at more
Bigger.
than
Is
two,
biggest.
if you're looking at more than two, which
Back to
bag of rice is the
The
biggest?
biggest.
Yeah, so I know, like I don't eat a lot of rice. I don't tend to buy a lot of rice, but I know families, especially like Chinese families, they'll buy the big bags of rice, like this big, because they eat a lot of rice. So they have a big bag like this. So you're looking, you're looking for the amount you need. You're looking for the
Mhm.
price you need. Okay. Let's see. Elijah, what is something I might say where I use the word where?
Where what?
Where is? So
Where,
you're looking, let's say you want to find soup. What could you ask?
or where do we find a better? Where do I find?
Where do I find soup? So it doesn't have to have a superlative or a
Where do I
comparative.
find? Where do I find a black shoe? A black shoe. Where do
Soup?
I find a black shoe? Shoe.
Oh, shoes?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna shop in a grocery store though.
Okay, you don't go there. Where do we find minced meat? In where is it kept? Is it like asking where is this found here? Either where is it
Right.
kept?
Like, where do I find, could you say the food again?
Minced meat.
Meat?
Meat.
Oops,
Minced.
that was a bad. What kind of meat?
The minced meat.
Minced?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where do I find minced meat? All right, so you eat minced meat? Or
Yeah.
are you thinking about ground beef?
You say
So
ground meat?
ground meat.
Minced, yeah.
Let me see what you're, let's
You call
get
it
some
grinding?
clarification. So is this what you're talking about? Hold on. This?
Yes.
Okay. We don't say minced, we say ground.
Well, I've never heard of that.
Okay. Because
We-
minced meat is a
me-
totally different thing. That's why I was getting minced meat. Let me see. Minced meat. See, this is how minced meat comes. Not that, this.
Which is minced meat?
This is minced meat. See the name there? Minced meat.
Liquid form?
Yeah, it's a different thing in America. So no, you would say ground beef is what you're gonna say. Ground beef, ground pork,
Okay, okay,
ground chicken, ground turkey. So ground, okay?
okay.
That's how we talk about this kind of beef, everyone. So let me get back here. Are we on this still? Okay, where do I find ground beef? Usually is what people. Or you might ask, which aisle has ground beef? Which so there I am again. I'm using the which there, everyone. Which aisle? So because what they're gonna do now, meat is usually in the back of the store. Okay, but let's say I'm looking for soup. They're gonna tell you an aisle number. They're gonna say, oh, that's aisle number 12. Aisle. Okay, so you don't want to forget that word, aisles. That's what all those little, I don't know, pathways are through the store. Okay. Can anyone else think of something you would say in a supermarket? Anyone else
How
want
much
to share?
is
Sorry,
how
say it
much
again, Shelby.
how much is
Yeah,
the ground? How much is the ground beef?
Yeah, how much is a pound of beef? There you go. How much is a pound of beef? So we're asking the price. And so someone might ask, or might say, it's $1 for a pound of beef, and then you want to buy 5 pounds, it'd be fine. All right, I should
We
be,
can say again, which pound beef here, which ground beef is better? It's the best or better?
you can say that, yes. Because, you know,
It's,
usually
if you have
with-
to, ground beef, you can say which is the better. If you have more, you can say which is the best.
yeah, or which has the best, let's put it that way, huh? The quality, is that what you're talking about? Quality?
Sure. Yeah.
Which has the best?
We can say how many pieces we can take.
How many, okay,
Piece.
how many pieces do we need?
Do you need?
Yeah, how many pieces do we need? So you're with someone else in the store and you're having a conversation, everyone. Or you could say, how much do we need? Just how much? You know, you're shopping with your spouse or with your children or a friend. These are just things we want to say when we're in a grocery store, right? All right, good, everyone. Let's go on to the next question. I don't think we need, I think, you know, we're already kind of talked about things that we can buy in a grocery store, kind of. Well, I don't know. Let's work on our vocabulary for food. So let me ask every one of you, I'm going to ask you for something. Let's start with Rosario. What's one thing you can buy at a grocery store?
Bread,
Okay, Kelby, bread.
milk,
Rosario,
Teacher. Yeah, fruit, like
fruit.
apples.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like apples, grapes,
Banana.
bananas.
Great.
Yeah, that's all our fruit. We have the now. Okay, and what else can we buy? Fatima,
Vegetables,
vegetables.
tomatoes, yeah, like tomatoes, celery,
Yeah.
celery.
Who knows what is another name for fruits and vegetables?
Food, no? Food.
Usually, when you go to the store, they have this other name for it, for just fruits and vegetables.
Groceries,
Groceries.
Produce.
Produce.
And that's I'm mentioning it, I'm telling you it because that's what they call that section.
oh, okay.
So if you ask, where can I find lettuce? they'll say, go to the produce section. So
Okay.
fruits and vegetables are called produce together, okay?
All those.
So, whoops. And that's the word you're gonna see when you go in the grocery store,
Produce.
usually. Fruits and vegetables, we call those produce, okay. Elijah, what's something else we can buy at a grocery store?
Well, we buy bread, we buy sugar, we buy milk,
Okay, sugar, what do
sugar,
sugar and flour and that sort of stuff, what do we call that, everyone?
Eggs,
sugar
Flour.
and
Baking, the baking.
Mhm.
So you go down the aisle and there's a baking aisle. And so you got your fruit and your, sorry, not your fruit, what am I thinking? Your spices, your flour, your sugar, that's the baking aisle. It's one of the aisles and we call that all baking.
baking powder,
Butter,
baking powder,
baking, I'm
powder,
not catching your, butter? Or,
powder,
ooh, can you spell it?
P
Oh,
O
powder.
powder, yeah. powder.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna find that in the baking section. Your baking soda, your baking powder. All that's gonna be where the aisle with the baking products, baking soda, powder. Okay. Now, what about things like butter,
Drinking.
milk,
You
cheese?
forget the drinking hourless.
Oh, beverages.
Drink hourless.
Beverages. This is the drinks, where you find the drinks, right?
Mm.
Okay, we call those beverages. Things like butter, cheese, milk. They call these things the dairy area section. Go to dairy, right? Okay. So just really, I'm just challenging your vocabulary. Do you remember what these sections are in your grocery store? So that's something to think about the next time you go shopping.
For those.
And
bracket.
teacher, what can I say? What can I say about the spaghetti section?
Okay, that can be in two different sections. Let me go back to that. Here, let me go back here. Okay. So that's usually in one of the aisles in the middle, and it could be under international because that's considered a Italian food. International, so wait a minute, pasta. Could be international aisle or just pasta, just the pasta aisle. All right, but sometimes they put that in international. You know, if you're looking for like Mexican type things, they'll put that in the international area. Chinese food, that's where you're going to find that international. So there's an international section.
And there is a section for the frozen vegetables and
Oh, right, frozen. That would be another
Freezing.
frozen foods. That's pretty big too. So many choices out there. It's kind of crazy. Okay, well, let's
And
take a-
for what can you call it? That's all.
I didn't catch that, Adeline.
Hmm?
I
No,
didn't catch your last one there.
it's okay.
All right.
I need to ask you about for the bathroom.
The restroom?
Bathroom. We have-
Oh, the stuff you need to buy for the bathroom?
Yes.
I
bathroom
They
station,
usually say like toilet paper and paper towels and things like that. I
bathroom,
think they usually call it paper goods, paper goods. I'm trying to think, but
And there
yeah,
is the section for dishes.
right, paper plates. Plastic silverware, paper plates, plastic silverware. Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna find a lot more than just food in a place like a Kroger, definitely a Walmart, right? So, but we're focusing on groceries right now, everyone. And I'd like for you to take a look at, let me pull this out just a little bit. All right. Oh, wrong way. It's just gonna change a little. Yeah, we just talked about that there, right? So, I could put this box somewhere else. It's kind of tricky. Let me just hide it for now. All right. Now, what do we have here, everyone? Number one, what is this?
It's
Ears
a ears
of
is
of corn.
maize,
Ears of corn.
Okay, in America, we call it ears. It's
Ears of
corn.
corn,
Corn is what maize is, and we don't use the word maize, but in America, it's called corn. And these are ears.
Ears.
Sometimes you can get a can of corn, right? That's not an ear.
And
That
there
was
is-
cut off of the ear.
Oh, yeah.
And there is a sweet corn too.
Yeah. There's different kinds of corn, sweet corn, regular corn and stuff. But the thing we need to think about is ears. What are each of these? So
Ears.
how many ears of corn do we have here, everyone?
Two.
two corns,
So everyone say this, two ears
Ears.
of
2
corn.
years of corn.
Ears.
ears,
ears
ears
of
of corn,
Okay.
ears of corn.
So this is the key word right here, the ears. I can't say two corn. Because what are you talking about? Two kernels, two ears, two cans. So what do we call these? Ears? And that's how we get our that's when we need to count. That's our countable. Corn is not countable, ears are. So now I
can
can
say-
say 2 ears of corn. Question?
There's no one
Yeah.
ear corn, 1 ear corn, 2 ear. Yes,
This is 2 ears, it's 1
2
ear.
ear, 2 years of corn.
1 ear would be without the S, if that's what you were inquiring.
You could say how much how many corn, but you can say how many ears of
Ears
corn.
of corn,
How many ears of corn?
Yeah.
Yes. I just want to, because I want you to practice the different ways we count food. Let's just talk about, like, if I say how much corn, I need to know, is it cans of corn? Is it ears of corn? Is it kernels? The little, each little yellow thing there, that's a kernel. So, which we would never count. So I just want you to become familiar with, how do we count different foods in English? And for corn, it's ears of corn. What would number 2 be?
A packet of pepper towels.
Carton of one.
Okay,
a package of paper towels,
right. I'm not gonna ask how many paper towels I want. I have to ask packages,
Packet.
right?
Packages.
And
package,
packages come in 2s, they come in
Package.
4s, they come in 6s, they come in
Packages.
8s, right?
packages,
Okay. So a package of that. All right. Mariana, what is this?
Lettuce.
It's lettuce. Is it a head of lettuce or a bag of lettuce?
Bag of lettuce.
No,
No, it's a
Head of
Which one?
lettuce.
yeah. It's a head of lettuce.
So
okay.
this is a head. So it's a big round thing. Do you buy this lettuce at your home?
Yes,
Yeah.
I love it.
head
Lettuce.
of lettuce,
Yes, I
Okay.
buy the first one.
The first one. You prefer the
Yes.
fresh. You don't
Yes,
like it in a
uh-huh.
bag.
No,
Okay. So we call that, what does it look like?
lettuce.
Does it
yes,
look like a head? Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like a big round head, right?
Mhm.
That's why
Makes
we
sense.
call it a head of lettuce.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is how we buy lettuce, buy a head of lettuce, or you can get the bagged lettuce, right?
Okay, right.
Yeah, a bag of
But
lettuce.
a bag of lettuce is when you cut into pieces.
It is cut into
How
pieces
does it
for
look like a
you.
bag?
Yeah, so there's all sorts of options there. Hold on. Oh, no, 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 I don't want to go there. I want to go. Hold on, everyone. Bags of lettuce. So you can get. Oh, what happened there? Hold on, that's not gonna work. Okay, let me try that. So you can get lettuce in a bag. There's just plain lettuce. It's a romaine lettuce. Or you can get a whole salad, right? A whole salad in a bag. So you can get a bag of salad or bagged salad.
They have called cucumbers, tomatoes.
Yeah, those are the other vegetables, but here
Yeah,
like, you get everything in there, right? That's
yeah, it's
a
fun.
bagged
Salad, yeah.
salad.
It's fun. It's carrots,
And it'll have the
tomatoes.
dressing in there. It'll have some things to throw on it. Yeah, but that's a little different than the bagged lettuce. Okay, so this is convenience, right? It's convenient. It's easier to do this than to do this because you have to cut this up, right? And you have to like wash it. You have to wash this. This is already washed for you. Okay, so, but which one's more expensive? A head of lettuce or a bag of lettuce?
Bag of lettuce.
A bag of lettuce is gonna be more, because someone did the work for you, so it's gonna
Yeah,
cost more money. So it's about, do I need to save time or do I need to save money when I make food? And that's why we have so much packaged food, because it's just easier. Okay, Rosario, number 5. What do we call this?
A carton of 1,000 eggs.
Yeah.
1,000 eggs.
And I mean, they're just being clear here. Usually it's a carton of eggs, we'll say. How many cartons of eggs do I need? Most cartons come in a dozen. Now, how many is a dozen, everyone?
12.
1 dozen.
12.
12, yeah.
We got 12 eggs here. That's what a dozen means, 12. This means
12. Yeah, 12.
a
And-
dozen eggs, okay? And this is a carton. That's what the container
Carton.
is. So, now I can ask, how many eggs do we need? And I could say, I just need 6. Sometimes you can get a carton of just 6.
Yeah,
Not all
the
A
stores
dozen.
do this.
or
Not all
dozen.
stores do that, but sometimes you can get a smaller carton. Okay, you can get these, you can get a carton of 18 eggs. So there's a bigger carton.
A dozen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can count eggs and you can count cartons,
Yeah.
but eggs come in cartons. All right. You can't count lettuce. You don't say, how many lettuce do I need?
How much?
How much lettuce do I need is fine. How much? But, then we have to think about, do I want a head of lettuce? Do I want a bag of lettuce? All right. Let's see. Fatima, what's number 6?
It's a loaf of bread.
A loaf.
A loaf of bread.
A
Here,
loaf.
it's like ears of corn. Ears
Right.
of corn, and here a loaf of bread.
Yeah. So if I ask, how much bread do I need? I'm going to say I need 2 loaves, 1 loaf.
But you can say you need a bread.
Say it again, Kelby.
You can say you need a bread, 1 bread.
Not really. I'm not going to say I need a bread. I'm going to say I need a loaf of bread. I
Yeah.
need a loaf of, this is sliced bread. Right? It's in the nice slices for you. It's always a loaf of bread. I need a loaf of bread. With bread. Saying I need a bread doesn't work.
Yeah.
So we got to get that loaf. And then our last one here, obviously. Mm,
Oh, don't really.
so we're measuring a pound of tomatoes, a pound. Now, what is a pound in metrics? I don't know. So most of you use metric system in your country, right?
Yeah.
We use pounds, we use kilos,
The pound
Kilo.
is the weight.
kilograms.
Kilos. You use kilos.
Yeah,
Okay. I was trying to think of how much. So for you, you have to like measure it in your head, don't you?
nearer to that, it comes a pound, a kilo. A kilo
How
is
many kilos make a pound?
2
Elijah?
pound is 1 kilo. Just,
Oh, really?
just about there.
Almost.
Yeah,
No.
I think one pound and a half is 1 kilo.
yeah.
Kilogram.
Okay, so 1 pound is half of a kilo.
Not so a big difference with that and with half a kilo.
Here's 2 pounds. It's not 2 pounds. Is not
2 pounds is
quite-
1
is
kilo.
about 1 pound. I mean, it's not quite.
Mm,
1 kilo. Sorry, 2 pounds is almost 1 kilo.
almost one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's an almost, but you can measure it out that way, right?
Not a big difference with 2 pound and 1 kilo.
Right, right.
For that
So
we
that's how-
we say 1 kilo.
Mhm. So about 1 kilo, yeah, would be, you just asked for 2 pounds. Okay.
2 weights.
Right, we got too much. America, and I forget who else. I think there's only 3 countries in the whole world that use the pound or the the inch.
Yeah.
those
Some
are the-
some metric measure used by United States only.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I forget who else. There's 2 other countries that use the inch for length, and then the pound for weight. I
Like the
can't remember-
temperature too.
Sorry?
Like the temperature too. The Fahrenheit, it's United States temperature.
Yes. Yeah, I think like, yeah,
But some other country use the Celsius.
right. Yeah, the Fahrenheit versus the Celsius. So we call it the imperial measure. Who uses the imperial measure? It came from England, I think. The imperial system. Okay, so there's only 3 countries. The United States, Myanmar, and Liberia. Those are the only countries that use the measurements that we use. It's just those 3. So anyways, just an interesting thought there. Okay, now each one of you, let's see, how many questions do I have here? And I have 6 of you. I have 6 questions. Well, we'll get into it here. Let's start with Rosario. Rosario, read the sentence and then you tell me, what do you think the word special means?
There is a special on apples at the supermarket. You can buy 2 pounds for only $3. I mean, number 8, a better price than usual.
Oh.
B, worse price than the usually. Is a better price than usual?
Right, yeah, sorry, I answered it there for you. A special. So you might hear Americans say, you're in the store and someone comes out, hey, we're having a special on rice today. We're having a special. That means you're going to get a better price than any
Better
other
price
day.
than other place. Mhm.
Yeah, so we have a special. Sometimes you can hear that in clothing stores or in furniture stores. We're having a special. Okay.
Yes.
So better price than usual. All right, thank you,
Mhm, take
Rosario.
one.
Adeline, number
Take
2.
one, get one free.
Yeah, yeah, you can buy 2 pounds for only $3. Or yeah, sometimes you buy one, get one free. That's
Yeah.
a special, right? Adeline, number 2.
You can get $2 off on paper towel. A package of paper towel costs $4, not $6.
So what did I do with $2 off?
I save.
We save. Okay, we save. And it's just like we're off. How are we using the word off? I'm just taking it off.
Yeah.
I'm removing that amount of money from the usual price. Okay, so special, $2 off. These are all about ways we save money. Here's the third one. Let's see, Mariana, number 3.
Tomatoes are on salad this week. You can buy 1 pound for only 2. Let me see. At a huger price.
Higher price,
Yeah,
and then
Oh,
at a
price.
I think it's B,
yes, at a lower price.
lower
Okay.
price. Yeah.
So take a look at those terms, everyone. Special, $2 off, on sale. This is how it's all about saving money. We're saving money whenever we see these terms. So you want to be familiar with those terms there. Okay, Elijah, number 4.
The regular price of orange juice is $5. This week, the price of orange juice is $3.
What is regular price?
The normal price.
Right, is that the price customers usually pay or never pay?
Usual pay.
Usually, so the regular price. Yeah.
Yes.
In food, I don't know if there's ever a regular price. I don't know. Not these days. It's almost like gasoline, right? Gasoline's never regular in price, right, everyone? Every day it changes. And these days I think food is, I don't even know what the regular price is of anything anymore. All right, and then let's see. Let's go to Kelby, number 5.
Yes. You need to go shopping when you are out of food. I have a lot of don't have any. Don't
Yeah.
have any.
Don't have any. You're out of food. That's what we say. Or you can say things, you don't have to say just food. I'm out of milk. I'm out of bread. I'm out of, whatever it is you don't have anymore in your, so it's not just food, but it's anything you can be out of. We need to go buy, we're out of toilet paper. We're out of paper towels. That's when you don't have it in the house. You need to go buy it. Okay. So let's try something a little fun with the vocabulary here. We've had some good conversations. I hope this is helping you. I hope you're getting some ideas how to better shop. You do that often, so it's something you want to be familiar with. I'm going to try something, everyone. I didn't plan this for today, but I want to try it. So we want to look at these vocabulary words. Hold on, let me show you that. Look at our vocabulary words. And you see that there? Okay. Now, I'm going to start a little game here. Well, kind of a little game. Got the random, so I have some of our vocabulary from today. Okay, there it is. Okay, on this wheel here. I'm going to spin the wheel and I'm going to pronounce the word that comes up. I'm going to pronounce it 2 different ways at least, maybe 3. I want you to tell me, this is guessing stress. I want you to tell me how it is, how it should be pronounced. I'm going to try to pronounce them. So we spin the wheel. And we have regular. So regular down here, regular price. Oh, sorry. Is it, I did this wrong. I did it wrong. Let me try another one. I gave you the answer, and so I shouldn't do that. Okay. Is this pronounced towels or towels? Towels or towels? First,
Towels.
second,
Towels.
towels. Which one?
First,
Towels.
first.
Towels.
Towels.
What I'm
Towels.
saying, the stress is on the O,
Tow-
right?
tow- Towels.
Okay, and now what's that vowel sound? Towels, tow.
Tomato.
I'm gonna look that
Tomato.
up, everyone, because tow, ow, ow, ow. Well, we got the OW
Towels.
there. What sound is that?
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Tow, ow, 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 ow.
How, oh,
Brown.
Brown cow.
Brown cow.
yeah, brown.
Yes,
brown
very
cow.
good. It's brown cow towel.
Brown cows.
So we will take our word here, we'll put it on our brown cow. Hold on, I need to make this spinner a little smaller. Just so I can reach the thing. Okay. So brown cow
Brown
towel.
towels.
All right. And we underline the O and the W because they're working together there. No, you know what? I'm gonna actually, yeah, I'm gonna do the both because it's the W that's kind of dictating why it sounds that way. So even though W is a consonant. Okay, let's take a look at our next word. Hold on. Okay, so is it package or package?
Package.
Package.
Package. First
Package.
syllable. So
Package.
then what is the
Package.
vowel sound? Pa, a.
Red, no?
Package.
That would be package, but you're not far from it. You're not far, everyone.
Package.
Oops, sorry, that's not what I meant to do there. Sorry. Pa, you're not far. It's not red pepper.
Red pepper, no?
It's not red pepper. Pa.
Silver
Black cat.
Black cat
Package.
package. Yes.
Package.
Black cat.
So sorry, I gotta bring this back up here. Where did I? leave it?
Black.
cat.
Package.
Black pepper.
Black.
Package.
Yeah.
Black.
Now I've lost it all. Sorry. I'm glad we're at the end of class because I'm failing with this. Oh, here we go. This is what I want. Okay, so yeah, it's black cat package.
Black cat.
Package.
package.
Okay. Underline. Okay. See if we can squeeze in one or two more here. Oh, we already did this one. Hold on. Hope it gives me, sometimes it's random. So, okay. See if you already forget this. Is it regular or regular?
Regular.
Number one.
Regular.
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 Okay, this first
Red.
pronunciation.
Red
Red.
pepper.
Red pepper.
And that is red pepper. Very good. Regular.
Regular.
Red pepper.
So a lot of these words are pretty easy. You've heard
That's
these words, a
easy.
lot of these words. Sorry, Rosario.
I say that score is easy.
Yeah, a lot of these are okay. Is it lettuce or lettuce?
Lettuce.
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 Red
Lettuce.
pepper. Red
That
pepper.
also is red pepper.
Lettuce.
Red.
Oh, this is our
Lettuce.
vocabulary this week's really easy.
Red.
everyone.
Red pepper.
What you'll need, what the vocabulary, I'm just doing singular words here. Oops. What happened there? Oh, one moment. What your practice is, what is the, let me find it here. So head of lettuce, ear of corn, let's hear it.
Ear of corn,
Ear of corn,
head of lettuce,
head of lettuce. So
loaf of bread,
your vocabulary practice this week is it, head of lettuce, ear of corn. You're practicing what words go with the different foods. Okay. All right. So that's going to be our class for today. I want to thank you all. Good conversation.
Thank
And-
you, teacher.
Thank you,
Hello,
teacher.
teacher.
Thank
I have a
you.
question.
Go ahead, Kelby.
Okay, when I will take the test, I will take the part, the listening and the speaking too.
Say
The
it again.
the listening and the speaking,
In the homework.
Speaking, no, for the test.
Oh, with Mr. John?
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's just the reading test that you took before. Do you remember taking it when you first started class?
Yeah.
It's just that. Hey,
okay.
don't worry about it. All it is, it's for us. It's not for you. It's to see if you are improving your English. We just need to see if you're improving.
Oh, okay.
Are we
Okay.
told how much we have done is to show whether we have improved or not?
Say it again, Elijah.
I mean, after doing that, are we fed back to know whether we have improved or not?
You know what? You'll have to.
Unless I
You'll have
ask,
to
I'm
ask
not told.
John. Ask John if he'll give you, if he'll tell you that.
Okay.
All right. So when you go and you take the test, ask John and see what he says.
Okay.
Okay. He should
Excuse-
do that.
Excuse me, teacher. I
Yes.
have an appointment with Mr. John today in order to pass.
Right.
I must to go. No?
Oh, you're going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good day.
No, if I can't not to go,
We need you to go. We need you to go. If you do not take it, now here's the thing. If you don't take the test, John's going to take your Burlington English away.
okay, thank you.
Yeah. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you so
It's
much.
just- it's
Thank you so much.
yeah. So thank you, everyone.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Calvi.
Thank you.